I'm just waiting for some more students to join. If they join, then it is fine. Otherwise, we'll just start in 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, let us start. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ambuj. I am a research scholar at Agricultural and Food Engineering Department, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. And this is the last summary session for the course Farm Machinery. This course is taught by Professor V.K. Tiwari, Director IIT Kharagpur, and I'll be taking this particular last session for this course. I'll be summarizing whole of the content in front of you. Okay, and be very careful with the contents of the presentation. Please do revise before the examination. Okay, this will help you a lot in getting a good score also, as well as you would be able to visualize some of the concepts. Okay, so let us begin the session, and after the session we'll just solve some of the quick questions based on our entire syllabus. Okay, in order to check your own understanding, you can just try. Okay, these are somewhat more difficult questions uh, compared to the regular sessions, regular questions which I take. Okay, in my all the sessions, and the link must have been shared to you. Okay, for the entire PDFs, for the entire recordings. Okay, so do visit them. Okay, and please try to revise before the examination. Okay, this will help you to build a strong foundation for your examination. Okay, and let's just start. Okay, so in the very first, okay, in the very beginning, I described about various farm machinery for different agricultural operations. Okay, first is for land development, tillage, and seed preparation. Okay, for this particular domain, tractors, levelers, plows, dozers, and scrapers are used. Okay, some of these machinery I just tried to show you in the previous lecture only. Okay, we talked about tractors, levelers, angle dozers. Okay, plow, mole plow. Okay, then tractor operated scraper also. Okay, so this was regarding land development and tillage, seed bed preparation. Heavy machinery is used for this particular purpose. Okay, moving forward, regarding sowing and planting, we talked about the design of drill, seeder, planter, dibbler, and transplanter. Okay, seed drill we have designed each and every component of the seed drill. Okay, then seeder we have designed. Okay, difference between seed drill and the seeder or the planter. Please do try to just see. Okay, seed drill will be taking care of your row to row spacing. but planter will be taking care of your both row to row as well as plant to plant spacing. Okay, this is regarding your difference between drill and planter. Okay, and your dibbler is also there. Dibbler is a particular device which digs the post hole, okay, and it plants the seed inside it. Okay, transplanter is also there. Transplanter is having the facility to transplant the crop. Okay, transplanting the crop means growing the seedling first of all in a nursery. Particularly it is done for paddy. Okay, then with the help of the transplanter we transplant the seedling into the field. Okay, this is the thing. Just 1 second. Okay, what happened? Yes, yes, I was talking about the various farm machinery for different agricultural operations. Okay, first of all, regarding the land development, tillage, seedbed preparation, I talked about the tractors, levelers, plows, angle dozers, and scrapers, which we just dealt in our previous lecture. Okay, then I talked about the sowing and planting machinery. I talked about drill, seeder, planter, dibbler, and transplanter. Difference between drill and planter is that seed drill takes care of the row to row spacing only, while the planter takes care of both row to row as well as plant to plant distance. Okay. Then regarding the transplanter, transplanter is a particular uh, equipment. Okay, or and it is an implement which is used for transplanting the seedlings which are grown prior inside the nursery. Okay, then regarding weeding interculture operations, okay, intercultivation or intercultural operations, plant protection operations, we talked about shovel or plow. Okay, then harrow, then tiller, then sprayer, as well as the duster. Okay, these all things are for plant protection, crop protection. Okay, sprayers are there, dusters are there, they are more frequently used. Tiller or your cultivator, they are also used for removing the weeds. Okay, sprayer and duster have the same purpose, either removing the weeds if you are spraying herbicide. Okay, if you are spraying pesticide or fungicides, they will have the purpose for destroying the microorganisms, worms, insects, pests. Okay, this is regarding your sprayer and duster. Okay, now come to towards the shovel plow. Okay, plow, shovel, or any equipment. Okay, it would be used for inside the intercultural operations, like your cultivator is there for removing the weeds. Okay, unwanted plants which grow during our crop production, entire duration of the crop production. Okay, then harrow is there. Okay, then tiller is there, sprayer is there, duster is there. Okay, I think a lot has been discussed. Harrow is also an secondary tillage implement. Harrow is also an intercultural implement. Okay, similarly for cultivator, don't get confused in the examination. Okay, cultivator is also an secondary tillage implement, as well as it is a intercultural operation implement. Okay, then harvesting. Okay, regarding your harvesting. Okay, we'll just see. For harvesting, I talked about your thresher. Okay, then your digger. Okay, reaper. We talked about that. Okay, registration, alignment are two different terms. Okay, which are important for reaper. Okay, all have been discussed much in great detail. Okay, please do revise regarding what is registration, what is alignment. Okay, then your sheller. Okay, then your sickle or dao. Okay, indigenous term for your sickle is dao. Okay, indigenous term. Okay, which is more popular. Okay, so in manual harvesting we'll use sickle or dao. Okay, sheller is used for your threshing purposes to remove the grain cobs from the plant. Then your reaper is there, or self-propelled reaper is there, as well as tractor front operated mounted reaper is there. Okay, then your digger is there. thresher is there, harvester is there. Okay, so these are harvesting and threshing equipment which have been discussed much in great detail, okay, in the lectures. Please do revise them, okay, carefully, and designs as well as the questions which I have solved, okay, in all my 12 sessions. They are much more important for you all, okay. Then, yes, one important thing, a question you can expect from Goryachkin drum theory, okay. I think in week 8 I have solved a particular question. Please do revisit it, okay. Links already must have been provided to you, okay, as well as in my previous lecture I have provided you the links for recordings as well as the PDFs, okay. Then first four operations, okay, they have been dealt, okay. First you have sowed the crop, first you have cleared the land, okay, by primary tillage operation. Then you have sowed the seed, then you have done some intercultural operations, then you have harvested your crop. After harvesting the crop, there comes the part of post harvest and agro processing agriculture, in agriculture, okay. Always do remember that storage of the food grains, okay, which we have extracted after threshing, okay, the storage of the food grains is always done at a moisture content below 15%, okay. Much below we try to keep it in range lesser than 12%. Lesser it would be better, better it would be for long term uh, shelf life, okay. It will increase the shelf life of the stored grain, okay. For long term storage, better it would be if the moisture content is somewhat lower in the range 8 to 9% or somewhat below that also can work, okay. Various methods are there, but here in this particular course we have talked about your dehusker, okay, then dehuller, okay, cleaner and grader, okay. These two particular equipment are generally inside one particular machinery, okay. First of all, the grains are cleaned, okay, meaning is that the unwanted material, dirt, dust, stones that are removed from the grain, okay. Then the grain is graded, okay. Then comes the role of milling, and after the milling process we come to drying, okay. Drying is an important process in your post harvest and agro processing, okay. Yes, by various drying methods, okay, the moisture content of the crop is decreased, okay. This is important. Dehusker, huller, dehuller, okay, these all are used for same purposes, to remove the husk from the grain crop, okay. Yes, this is the summary of the entire different agricultural operations which are there, okay, and the various equipments which are used in different agricultural machines in various agricultural operations, okay. Moving forward, okay, now in few of my upcoming slides for your visualization and for your better clarity regarding various types of farm equipment, okay, I'll show you the pictorial representation or the pictures, okay. Please do carefully see them, notice the various parts which are there inside an equipment, okay. And in the examination while you are sitting, if some theoretical question is asked regarding any of the farm equipment, you should be in a position to write what is the principal operation, what are the principal components, and you should be able to draw a somewhat rough figure also, okay. That would be very helpful for you, okay. Yes, so see, different farm equipments are there, okay. Zoom in for you. First of all, the primary farm equipment in Indian agriculture is your tractor only, okay. The principal component is your tractor, okay. Tractor is the main source of farm power in the Indian agricultural fields, okay. This is important. Yes, then second is the combine harvester, okay. Combine harvester is having the functionality. What it is used for? It is used for cutting the crop, cutting the ripened crop, okay. Then Inside it, a provision is there so that the cleaning, grading, okay, dehusking, threshing, entire operation is performed, okay, and after that your the grain is separated from the crop, okay, and you get the processed crop, okay. Yes, any doubts? Okay, yes. Then comes the part of plow. Okay, different types of plows are there. This one is the moldboard plow. Okay, other types are chisel plow. Okay, and your mole plow I showed you in the previous lecture. Okay, what is your mole plow? Okay, so similar type of equipment are there in your uh, for your primary tillage procedure. Okay, for your primary tillage, plows are generally used. Okay, then your mower is there. Mower is an intercultural equipment also. Okay, it is used for cutting the grass in the lawns. Okay, in the fields for clearing the fields from the grasses. Okay, the general purpose of mowing is this only. Okay, mowing and your reaper, okay, those two different equipments are there. Reaping means you are cutting the crop and you are laying down the crop in a certain standing upright position, and you are transferring the crop aside, either left side, right hand side, or at the back or at the front. Okay, the standing position of the crop is getting maintained to a much larger extent, and gently it is getting dropped aside of the machinery. Okay, this is done when the crop which is getting cut has got economical value as well as it is very useful for us. But in case of mowing, okay, the primary purpose is just to cut the grass in any of the fashion. Okay, so even it if it goes anywhere, I we don't have much control over it. While in case of our reaper, the standing position of the crop is maintained. Okay, unless until it falls down into the ground. Okay, in the ground, till that point of time, the standing position of the crop is maintained. Okay, this is regarding mowing. Then this is particularly wagon. Okay, this is used to transfer the processed seed, okay, to the your dryer or to your storage facility. Okay, this is wagon. Okay, I think I have also solved a question regarding the cylindrical diameter of the storage unit. Okay, please do revisit that. Okay, once again. Then cultivator, you must be knowing this particular implement is cultivator. It is having various types of tines already dealt in theory. Okay, and it is attached to the tractor. Okay, via the 3-point hitch linkage system. Okay, it is a it is a secondary tillage implement also, as well as it is used for intercultural operations. Okay, yes. Moving forward, okay, these are different types of the tractors. Okay, different types of tractors are there. First one, as you can see in this particular figure, is your utility tractor. Okay, utility tractor is your general purpose tractor. Main aim of having a utility tractor is your haulage. Okay, haulage means carrying the goods from one place to another. Okay, then your orchard tractor is there. Orchard tractor or your row crop tractor, they are generally less. They generally have less width. Okay, so that they can be easily operated in the field. Okay, the wheelbase and track width both are somewhat less as compared to your lesser as compared to your conventional tractors, so that the turning radius is minimized. Okay, this is regarding your orchard tractor. Okay, then comes your industrial tractor. Okay, here you can see an industrial tractor in this particular picture. Okay, industrial tractor is having caterpillar type tracks. Okay, which allows it to move from one place to the another. Okay, without much compromising on traction. Okay, this is regarding your industrial tractor. Then lawn and garden tractor, you must have seen those particular tractors in your uh, 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 sports fields. Okay, in your cricket also you must have seen them, or in various other types of sports like golf. Okay, they are used. Okay, lawn and garden type of tractors. Okay, then your subcompact tractors are there. Okay, subcompact tractors are multi-purpose tractors. Okay, particularly suitable for small farmers, subcompact and compact tractors. Okay, then your articulated tractors are used for uh, heavier applications. Okay, here you can see two different tires are used in conjunction with each other. Okay, so meaning is this, that you will be having 8 total tires. Okay, in this particular tractor. Okay, so it will be able to generate a lot of traction at a lot of tractive force, as well as tractive efficiency would be somewhat higher as compared to your conventional tractors. Okay, then we come to your military tractors. Okay, in military also we use tractors. Okay, what is the purpose of using these type of vehicles in military? First of all, to transport the goods. Okay, or transfer of the goods or the soldiers or the heavier equipment from one place to another. Okay, they are not always deployed straightforward in the combat, but do remember these types of vehicles, okay, not specifically the tractors, are used in military purposes also. Okay, then you see, try to see here, there is this particular John Deere 8R410. Okay, just a quick question for you. See this particular picture, John Deere 8R410. Okay, and do tell me whether it is a four-wheel drive tractor or two-wheel drive tractor. Okay, what is your opinion regarding John Deere 8R410? Just tell me in the chat box. You can type. Okay, is it a four-wheel drive or is it a two-wheel drive tractor? Okay, my question is this. Any idea?
It looks for
Yes, 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 yes. It looks four-wheel drive. Okay, answer it in more technical terms. Okay, if it is asked to you in the examination. Okay, here you can see four wheels are there. Okay, two front wheels are there, as well as same wheel in the rear would be there on the opposite side, which is hidden. Okay, why is it four-wheel drive? Because all the four wheels are having lugs. Okay, meaning is this, that all the four wheels would be generating tractive force. That is why it is a four-wheel drive tractor, and the size of the wheels is almost comparable. Okay, meaning is this, front wheel as well as rear wheel are having the same diameter. Okay, in case of your two-wheel drive tractor, front wheels would be somewhat smaller in diameter, rear wheels would be somewhat larger in diameter. Okay, so this is regarding John Deere 8R410, and a picture if you see, then you can identify, okay, whether it is four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive. Okay, then comes this autonomous tractor. Okay, yes, just a second. Yes, your autonomous tractors. Okay, here it is shown. Okay, your autonomous tractors. Okay, they are having multiple sensor fusion for autonomy. Okay, autonomy in the sense that it would be doing the operations which are done by your operator, tractor operator, autonomously. Okay, so various operations are required. What are the operations? Steering operation. Okay, then pressing of clutch. Okay, clutch engagement and disengagement. Okay, then braking. Okay, then throttle, as well as the indicator, in which side you are turning you have to give the indicator. Okay, these all operations are done autonomously in case of an autonomous tractor. Okay, here at IIT Kharagpur we are in a very final stage of building an autonomous tractor. We have modified uh, conventional tractor into an autonomous tractor. Okay, so what is the functionality? How is it done? In brief, I'll just discuss. Okay, for your own knowledge. Okay, please listen it carefully. First of all, like if I am an operator, I am a tractor operator, I'll be having a lot of how do I operate a tractor? Okay, first of all, through vision. Okay, I use my eyes to sense the distance. Okay, first sensor is your vision sensor. Okay, in place of vision sensor you can always use for go for lidar sensor, you can always go for radar sensor. Okay, as well as various different sensors are there for field mapping. I am mapping the field through my eyes only. Okay, so in case of an autonomous tractor, how is it done? It is done through various different sensors. They can be vision sensor, they can be lidar sensor, it can be radar sensor. Okay, different sensors are there. They are fused in order to create a two-dimensional or three-dimensional picture of the entire field. Okay, first operation is this. After that comes the role of decision making. Decision making is done through microprocessing unit. Okay, microprocessing unit would be at such it would be having such facility, or it would be having such computational power, so it can provide a judgment based on various different sensors which are attached to the tractor. Okay, so first sensor I told you, it would be creating a three-dimensional or two-dimensional picture of the entire different field. Okay, first sensor. Then from that particular sensor you can integrate you can integrate with your microprocessor. Okay, now comes the role of various other different sensors. Okay, first sensor, another sensor is GPS sensor. Okay, if you want to autonomously operate your tractor inside the field, you can always rely on a GPS sensor. Provide a pre-planned path. Okay, pre-planned path you can provide. Okay, in the software, and your vehicle would be guided using the GPS sensor. Okay, another sensor is there, inertial movement unit. Okay, IMU sensor is there. Okay, what is the role of IMU sensor? It is used to autonomously guide a vehicle inside the field. Okay, it relies on the x, y, and z directional tilt angle movements. Okay, it tracks down this particular movements of the vehicle. Okay, and it tries to provide a correction angle, and that correction angle is processed through the microprocessor or microcontroller. Then the wheels are turned into that particular direction. GPS sensor we have discussed, then IMU we have discussed. Okay, now comes the role of actual actuation. Okay, when the judgment is made, the inside in comparison to an human operator. Okay, a human operator, how it functions. Okay, it performs several different tasks using foot as well as your hand controls. Okay, so for speed and for your clutch depression, both the mechanisms, okay, it is having linear actuators. Okay, linear actuator is a particular type of equipment, okay, that can be turned on and off, okay, using a microcontroller and a relay switch. Okay, it is used to control different types of controls. Okay, so that depression action, which a human performs using the foot as well as the hand controls, that is done using using linear actuators. Now comes the role of steering parts. Okay, using the IMU sensor, you will be having different types of real-time correction angles that would be fed to the microcontroller, and from the microcontroller, the steering angle correction has to be made through directly the turning of the steering. For that, we have provided belt and uh, pulley system. Okay, we have connected a pulley, a motor through the steering, so the steering would be autonomously turned by the DC motor or gear motor. Okay, so this is how you automate clutch, brake, okay, and your steering mechanism, as well as through various draft sensors as well as the hydraulic sensors. You can also automate your hydraulic attachments as well as the 3 point link hitch system attachments. Okay, you can also automate them. This was in brief regarding the autonomous tractor. Okay, please do try to do more research about it if you want to come in this particular field. Okay, nowadays autonomous tractors and the battery operated tractors or the electric tractors are the new state of the art technologies which are getting developed, as well as much focus is being given on them. Okay, so please do have a fair amount of information regarding these particular technologies. Okay, yes, then loader I showed you as well as I described in my previous lecture only. Okay, then your backhoe loader is there. Yes, it is having the facility for digging as well as scraping of the land. It is having both the facilities. This is the functionality of your backhoe loader. Okay. Then vineyard tractor is there. Vineyards means the particular crops like grapes are there. Okay, these are grown in vineyards. Okay, like grapes are there, strawberries there, cherries there. Okay, these particular crops, okay, which from which the wine is made. Okay, wine can be made, that is why the name vineyard crop has been given to that particular tractor. Okay, what facility is there? It is having somewhat lesser height. Okay, as well as the track width and wheelbase are somewhat compromised, somewhat minimized. Okay, then high row crop tractor is there. High crop tractor, what is the meaning? The ground clearance is somewhat higher. That is why high crop tractor, that is the name which has been given. Okay. Then crawler tractor is there. Okay. What is the functionality? Where it is used? Crawler tractor is used in those particular soil conditions where traction generation problem is there. Okay. In case of a regular tractor, it might be possible that sinkage takes place. Okay, that is why we go for crawler tractor. In place of your four wheels, we have put our caterpillar tracks. Okay, inside into the tractor. Okay, then forestry tractor are also very common. Okay, they are generally having a boom or a crane. Okay, they are used for cutting logs. Okay, as well as carrying different types of logs, heavy material, stones. Okay, as well as your another equipment you can always drag into the field. Okay, if some crawler tractor is there, then it won't be able to uh, walk. It won't be able to. It won't be able to be carried. Okay, it couldn't be carried at much larger distances on its own. Okay, so we try to carry it on a wheeled platform. We first of all use the crane of a forest tractor, okay, to load that particular crawler tractor onto the wheeled platform. Then we can drag using that forestry tractor, okay, or forest tractor, because it is a very large horsepower tractor. It won't be having much problem or much effect on its own system. Okay, no parameter would be compromised. It is meant for hauling uh, tough loads only. Okay, then your electric tractor is there. Okay, electric tractor, okay, it is having the principal component is batteries. Okay, instead of burning diesel inside an IC engine, it is having different types of motors. Okay, four motors are there on different wheels, and current is provided through batteries. Primary source of propulsion is those motors only, and those motors are planetary gear motors for high torque. Okay, for high torque as well as low power consumption. And the current state of the art motors are BLDC motors. You must have seen those motors in your e-rickshaws, okay, as well as in your e-skateboards, okay. So those particular motors are very very common. BLDC, brushless DC motors, brushless direct current motors. These are operated through battery only, okay, but they provide us the propulsion in a much uh, efficient manner, okay. So please do research about them. You can also note it down, okay, for your own understanding. Then specialty tractors are there, and hybrid tractors are there. Then snow tractors are there. These are all very prevalent in your foreign countries. Okay. Then tractor trailer. Okay, trailers. Yes, these are also can be classified. Okay, as tractors only. And antique tractor. One antique tractor you can see here. Here directly, you can see in this John Deere 2150 model. This particular model is a two-wheel drive tractor because the diameter of the front wheel and the rear wheel are different. Okay, rear wheel is having much larger diameter. Front wheel is having much smaller diameter. Okay, different types of tractors we have discussed. Okay, then comes your different attachments into the tractor which come. Okay, standard bucket. Okay, bucket is there, as well as your large cylindrical uh, baler is there. Okay, baler is that particular device. Okay, functionality of baler I'll just discuss. Okay, baler is a equipment which is attached to the tractor, and what is the principal component? The husk. Okay, the stubble of the crop. Okay, when it is cut through the combine, okay, the husk part, the straw part of the crop, okay, it is b- uh, converted in the form of bales through this particular equipment which is known as baler. Okay, and after that it is further tied, okay, through different ropes, and then that particular straw can be directly fed to the cattle. Okay, this is the functionality of your baler. Okay, baler is an equipment which is used to convert the straw into bales. Okay, bales are nothing but heaps of straw, okay, which are tied also. Yes. Then your backhoe loader, okay, that already I have discussed. Okay, this is an attached potato harvester. You can see here uh, at the ends. Okay, cutting arrangement has been provided. Then directly it will bury the front part will get buried into the soil, and it will dig the entire potato as well as transfer it to the conveyor at the end, and the end a storage unit is there for collecting different potato for collecting the potato crop. Okay, while transferring through this particular track, okay, for particular conveyor. Okay, as I showed in my just previous lecture, okay, the conveyor you have to see, it is in this particular form. Okay, like this. Okay, so as my crop will move onto this conveyor, what will happen? The mud or the different attached dirt, dust, okay, as well as the uncut part, it will automatically drop down into the field. Okay, because it is having various separations. Okay, so cleaning is also taking place, as well as storage is also taking place inside a potato harvester. Okay, then your dozer is there. I already talked about much in great detail. Okay, then this particular attachment is rotary tiller. Okay, rotary tiller or rotavator. Okay, rotavator is the commercial name, but rotary tiller is the technical name of this particular implement. Okay, what is the functionality of this particular implement? It can be set to perform secondary tillage operation, okay, as well as seed bed preparation. Okay, it churns this soil. Okay, if it is operated in a wetland field, okay, it is churned. Okay, the soil is automatically churned. Okay, If it is operated in a dry land field, then what happens? The soil, okay, it is pulverized into fine particles, and those particular particles, they are further laid onto the field. Okay, so churning action of the soil is taking place. Cutting, slicing, churning, both three actions are taking place through these blades. In this particular figure you can see the L-shaped blades. Okay, in lecture number 6, the design of the rotary tiller has been taken into much greater detail. Please revisit it. Okay, try to remember different design aspects as well as the associated formula. Okay, yes, these parallel forks are there. Okay, this is also an attachment, okay, for lifting purposes. Okay, then your peanut harvester is there, similar to potato harvester. The entire attachment has to go inside the soil and the digging process will take place. Okay, as the implement will be pulled by a tractor. Okay, inside it will go inside the soil and it will try to dig the peanut from the uh, inside the soil. Okay, and it would be further carried on this particular uh, conveyor only. Okay, it will further get processed, the dirt would be removed. Okay, and at the end storage unit is there. After clearing the entire field, after digging the entire field, okay, you can unpack or you can unload your crop. Okay, then at the right hand side you can see a corn planter is there, seed hopper is there. Okay, and then this, if it is a pneumatic type, okay, then compressed air blower would be there at each unit. Okay, then a circular conveyor disc is there. Okay, so one corn seed at a time is placed inside the soil and it is monitored using various sensors, like infrared sensors are coming into the picture nowadays. Okay, so this is regarding your corn planter as well as different components of your corn planter. Okay, planters have been taught much in great detail. Okay, uh, the by Professor VK Tiwari. Okay, please do revisit it. Okay, much useful for you for your examination point of view. Okay, then plow. Okay, plow is there. Okay, already talked much in great detail different types of plow. Then snow blender is there. This is also an attachment. Plow is an attachment which is attached to a tractor through 3-point hitch linkage system. Okay, similar to that, snow blender is there. Okay, this particular blender is for front end loader attachment. Okay, much useful in European countries. Okay, then this particular disc harrow is there. Okay, already taught about it. Okay, and we have also solved various numericals also for your disk harrow. Okay, do revisit them. Okay, disc plow is there, then 5 share plow is there, as well as 3T trailer or tripping trolley trailer is there. Okay, TTT, tripping trolley trailer. Okay, 3T trailer, this is the uh, full form of this particular implement. Okay, yes, it is having hydraulic system for unloading the material. Loading is done manually. Unloading can be done using the hydraulic system. Okay, the entire trolley is unloaded using the hydraulic system of the tractor. You must have seen it getting frequently used in your construction sites. Okay, yes. This is regarding different types of agricultural equipment, different types of tractors. Okay. Then further extension to my previous slides. Okay. Here you can see it in much larger view. Okay. Compact tractors. Already I have explained what are compact tractors, how often they are used. Then you have industrial tractors. Industrial tractors are having, in this particular case, they are having four different sets of caterpillar tracks. Okay, yes, they are used for industrial haulage purposes. Okay, where the higher torque requirement is there. Okay, there we go for industrial tractors. Okay, Then you have row crop tractors. Okay, row crop tractors are there in this particular figure. Okay, right hand side you can see row crop tractors. I already explained you what is the functionality, why they are called so. Okay, do remember it. Then implement tractors are the general purpose tractors. Okay, here you can see a plow. Okay, subsoiler is attached to it. Okay, yes. Then utility tractors, they are also general purpose tractors. Okay, much difference is not there, but utility tractors are generally made for haulage purpose. Okay, while case of implement tractors, they are used for attaching. They are used for uh, field operations. Okay, yes. Then garden tractors are there. Okay, garden tractors are much more used in gardens, lawns. Okay, golf fields. Okay, they are having an inbuilt or attached mowing unit with them. Okay, so that the field can be maintained. Okay, and it can be the grasses or the unwanted plants can be removed. Okay, this is the regarding your garden tractor. Okay, yes. Then comes the role of different intercultural operations as well as state maintenance your implements. Okay, in the right hand side figure, okay, for your knowledge enhancement, I have showed you a picture of tractor operated hay rake. Okay, this particular hay rake, okay, this is having the facility of uh, removing or creating a row of hay. Okay, the hay from the entire field would be collected and it would be assembled in the rows, so that after this particular operation you can operate a baler. Okay, once this entire hay is dried, you can operate a baler and you can make bales from this hay, which can be used as a fodder for different cattle. Okay, so this is regarding tractor operated hay rake. Okay, the attachment you can see it is attached to the PTO shaft as well as through the 3-point H linkage system. Okay, because haulage is required. Okay, how is it operated? Okay, you can try to visualize through this particular figure. Okay, then regarding different types of operations of regarding different types of intercultural operation equipments. Okay, chainsaw is there. Chainsaw, as you must be knowing, it is used for uh, cutting the logs of wood. Okay, that is the primary purpose of the chainsaw. Okay, as well as cutting different types of post. Okay, post attachments. Okay, as well as for any uh, cutting of any material which is much difficult. Okay, to cut by using a normal saw. Okay, normal saw also you can use, manual saw also you can use. Then grass cutter, you must have seen it, which is most frequently used in the fields. Then brush cutter is there. Okay, brush cutter can be it can have a rucksack also. Okay, it can be rucksack operated or manually operated also. And second one is also manually operated, but it is having wheels for carrying the engine. Okay, it is having a 5 HP engine. It can be carried onto the back. Okay, as a rucksack, as well as it can be self-propelled using the wheels. Okay, then mini harvester is there. Yes, this is also an equipment. Okay, it is much useful for harvesting different types of crops. Okay, as well as through the cutting blade, sometimes the farmer use it for clearing the fields of the grasses also. Okay, yes. Then coffee bean harvester is there. Okay, this particular harvester is there. Okay, it will try to pluck the tea, coffee types of crops. Okay, from the plant. Okay, yes. Then multi garden tool is there. Yes, these are small attachments. Okay, that can be used for uh, general home gardening. Okay, then different types of attachments are there: trimmer, straight loader. Okay, as well as olive shaker. Okay, much not much of more importance. Okay, you can see yourself. Then rotary tiller is there. Okay, that has the same functionality. Okay, the attachment only we have just changed, as well as the engine it would be carried onto the back of the operator only. Okay, Then earth auger is there. Auger, what is the functionality? To dig the holes. Okay, it is having an attachment, and at the top it is having an engine. Okay, so that the post holes can be dug. Okay, hedge trimmer is there. Okay, similar to your reaper. Okay, similar blade is provided, but the carrying of crops is not taking place. It is just for hedge trimming purpose. Okay, then water pump is there. Yes, power sprayer is there. Outboard motor is there. Okay, it can be connected to any different any of the implement. Okay, leaf blower is there. Okay, this particular thing is there. Then moving forward, okay, at I will describe about every principal operation which is there in the farm machinery. Okay, and the different types of implements which are used. Okay, first of all, tillage. Yes, tillage is the mechanical manipulation of soil for proper seedbed preparation. Okay, two types of tillage are there: primary tillage and secondary tillage. Primary tillage equipment are your moldboard plow, reversible moldboard plow. Okay, then your disc plow is there. Okay, moldboard plow, reversible moldboard plow, disc plow, chisel plow, and your subsoiler is there. Okay, different types of equipments are there. These are used for primary tillage operation. Okay, coming towards the secondary tillage operation. Okay, you can see here single acting disc harrow is there. What is the figure? Okay, please try to visualize and remember in the examination. It would be very useful if uh, the examiner asks about describe secondary tillage implements, then you can write it down single acting disc harrow. Then you can write it down that it is used for secondary tillage operation. It is run after primary tillage is completed. Okay, and what is the purpose of secondary tillage? To break the fine clods of the soil. Okay, and make a level bed for seed level bed for crop placement, crop seed placement. This you can write. Okay, as well as you can make a figure of single acting disc harrow like this. Okay, so this is particularly very useful in your descriptive questions. That is why in this summary session I am showing you all of the equipments at a glance. Okay, so that you can visualize and in the examination you don't face any problems. Okay, then double acting disc harrow is there. Okay, similar fashion you can draw the figure also. Okay, then offset disc harrow is there. Then rigid tine cultivator is there. Okay, spring tine cultivator is there. Only difference between rigid tine and spring tine is the spring which has been provided. Okay, in order to absorb different impact so the tine does not break. Okay, tine or the shank, okay, it does not, it doesn't gets breakdown. Okay, then duck foot type cultivator is there. Okay, different on the basis of different tines. Okay, there has been classified as rigid tine, duck foot or spring tine. Okay, aside of that you can see spike tooth harrow is there. Okay, just aside of that you can see spike tooth harrow is there, as well as rotavator or rotary tiller is there. Okay, I had already explained much greater detail about it. It is a secondary tillage implement. Okay, yes. Now moving forward about sowing or seeding. Okay, the art of placing seeds in the soil to have good germination in the field. This is the definition of sowing or seeding. Okay, seed drill at the side. I have at the side picture you can see it is having different components. 3-point hitch system is there, seed hopper is there, seed metering unit is there. Okay, then furrow tube is there, furrow openers are there, furrow tines, power transmission system is there, ground wheel is there, frame or boot is there. Okay, this is regarding your seed drill. Then your inclined plate planter is there, different components are there, fertilizer hopper, seeder hopper. Okay, then seed tube is there, furrow opener is there, frame is there, power transmission tube is there. Okay, please remember that the seed placement is at certain the fertilizer placement is at a certain offset distance from the seed placement in case of seed cum fertilizer drill. Okay, it is not like that you will first sow the seed, then aside of, then in front of that you will sow the fertilizer. Okay, it is not like that. Suppose at this particular point, okay, you have sown the seed, then aside of that at a certain offset distance, maybe 9 to 10 centimeters, you can go for placing your fertilizer. And the depth of the fertilizer placement, okay, just a second. Yes, the depth of the fertilizer placement would be somewhat more as compared to your seed. Okay, this is the thing here regarding seed and fertilizer placement in your seed cum fertilizer drill. Okay, whatever are the main points, I am just walking you through them. Okay. Yes, then drilling. Yes, drilling is the process of dropping the seeds in the furrow lines in continuous flow and covering them with the soil. Okay, this is the definition of drilling. Method is very useful in achieving proper depth, proper spacing, and proper amount of seed to be sown in the field. Yes. Then planting. Yes, it is the method of accurate placing of single or multiple seeds. Okay, at about equal interval in the rows. This is regarding planting. Okay. Then the intercultural operations, the removal of unwanted plants or weeds from the field is known as intercultural operation. Okay, methods of weed control include manual, chemical, mechanical, biological, flame, sensor based mechatronic weeding. Okay, this particular mechatronic weeding. Mechatronic weeding is means mechanical plus robotic, means the sensor actuation mechanism would be there when the weed would be sensed in the particular field, then only the engagement would be made with the weed for removing the weed. Okay, for weed removal. Okay, the engagement would be actuated only when the weed is sensed in the field, no harm to the crop is made. This is the meaning of sensor based mechatronic weeding. Okay, manual weeding is there. Okay, for manual weeding, you can use a spade, also known as kudali in Hindi, hand hoe or khurpi in Hindi. Okay, khurpi or khurpa. Then push pull weeder is there. Okay, it is a manual weeder. Okay, yes. For mechanical weeding, row crop cultivator is there. Okay, as well as in the figure aside, you can see a self-propelled weeder is there. Okay. Then biological weeding, yes, that is also gaining much more insights nowadays because bacteria that live in association with plant roots are the rhizobacteria. Some that live on the surface of weed roots release chemicals that reduce the weed growth. Okay, this is regarding your biological weeding. Okay, these are the uh, different rhinobacteria or DRBs. Okay, that can biologically rule out different types of weeds. Okay, this is regarding biological weeding. Then your flame weeding. Okay, flame weeding, burning the entire weeds plants. Okay, which are there. Okay, mm, uh, please try to remember in this particular process you can only carry out when the field is fallow. Okay, in case the field is having standing crop, you cannot carry out the flame weeding operation. Okay, then your plant protection. Yes, two different types of particular equipment are very common: duster and sprayer. Sprayer is an equipment which is used for applying chemicals in liquid form. Okay, when you want to apply the chemical in powder form, you can go for using a duster. Okay, application of chemicals for controlling disease, insects, and weeds in the crops. This is the plant protection. Okay, after plant protection comes the role of harvesting. Harvesting is the process of gathering a ripe crop from the field. Different equipment are there for forage harvesting. First of all is your mower. Okay, in case of your crops which are fodder crops. Okay, in case of your fodder crops you can go for mower also. Okay, as well as harvesting different types of grasses. Okay, you can go for mower. Okay, Yes. Then comes your sickle, your comes your reaper. Okay, reaper blade is shown here in the left hand side also. Okay, knife and registration are two different terms. Please be very careful about them. Okay, very frequently as in the examination. Registration and alignment. Okay, knife is that particular blade. Okay, which cuts. Equipment and methods for harvesting root crops include potato digger shaker as well as groundnut digger shaker. Both the digger shaker mechanisms are there for harvesting root crops. Then fruits and vegetables harvesting methods are there. Fruit picker or fruit harvester is there, as well as your shaker or mango catcher is there. Okay, this is regarding harvester or harvesting the crops. Okay, manually as well as mechanically. Okay, then comes the final operation, which is threshing. The operation of detaching the grain from the spikes, panicles, earheads, cobs, or pods. Okay, already in much detail I have told you in my previous lectures. Okay, and the methods which are used are hand beating, threshing with bullocks, or for mechanical threshing, you can go for manually operated threshing or power operated threshing. Both the methods are there for your mechanical threshing. Okay, this was regarding the entire syllabus in brief. Now, 2 3 quick questions we will solve. Okay, just like the examination, I will not provide you any hint. Okay, you please do try to solve. 5 minutes I'll give you. Okay, then at the end you tell me. Okay, if even if you are not able to uh, make it through, no problem. Okay, I'll explain you at the end. Okay, please try to give your opinion, frank opinion, and try to solve also the numericals. I am here to help. Okay, but it will boost some of your confidence for the examination if you solve these questions correctly. Okay, these are somewhat difficult questions, and at the beginning only I am reminding you. Okay, yes, please give your opinion. Which of the following factors does not influence the field capacity of a tractor operated implement? Speed of operation, width of implement, soil type, or weather conditions. Okay, FC, field capacity of tractor operated implement. Okay, yes. Yes, any idea? Which of the following factors does not influence the field capacity of a tractor operated implement? Speed of operation, width of implement, soil type, or weather conditions? Any idea? If you are having any idea, then please do communicate. Okay, else tell me. I'll tell you what happened.
Option D, weather conditions.
Option B,
D. Weather conditions.
Option D. Okay, good, very good. I'll just write it down. Okay, Pradeep is saying option D, weather conditions. Okay, good. Yes, you are very correct. These is the factor weather conditions, okay, which will never affect the field capacity. Field capacity is uh, affected by two parameters, primarily speed and width of the implement. Okay, but speed is indirectly dependent on the soil type. Okay, if the soil type is hard soil is there, then you will be able to operate your tractor at a much higher pace. But if the soil condition is somewhat clayey, okay, or it is somewhat sticky, then you have to gradually proceed, means the speed of operation you have to decrease. That is why A, B and C would be the factors which will affect the field capacity of a tractor operated implement. But weather conditions means moisture, humidity, okay, sunlight, okay, the air pressure, okay, the weather, as we will classify it, sunny, okay, or rainy, okay, any of the weather and the associated parameters with the weather will never have an effect on the tractor operated implement performance. Okay, field capacity is a measure of how much area a machine can cover in a given amount of time, primarily influenced by the speed of operation, width of the implement, and the type of soil which is being worked on. Weather conditions can affect farming operations in general. Yes, in general, weather conditions can affect the farming operations, but they do not directly determine the machine's inherent capacity to cover a certain area. That is why D would be the correct option. Okay. Now please do take your time. Okay, and try to solve. Okay, 5 minutes time I am giving you. After that, I'll try to solve it in front of you. Okay, it is 4:07. I'll not touch you till 4:12. Okay, a moldboard plow is working at a depth of 20 centimeter and width 30 centimeter per bottom. Okay, speed of operation is 6 kilometers per hour. Bulk density of soil is 1.2 gram per cc. Field capacity is field efficiency is 75%. Then how much cubic meter soil will be turned in 4 hours of duration of operation? Okay, no problem here also, as my habit is providing hint, okay, so that you can solve. I'll provide you a hint. First of all, please do remember bulk density has no role to play. Okay, we are talking about the volume. Volume is area multiplied by length. Okay, this was the only hint. Volume is area multiplied by length. Try to calculate both of them, try to multiply. Okay, then you will get how much soil in meters cube will be turned in 4 hours of continuous operation. If you want to utilize bulk density, please do try it also. Okay, yes. Yes, let us proceed forward. Okay, just for your information, I'll give you the solution. Okay, please see here, it is one of the complicated problems. Okay, the answer will come around 6480 meter cubes. Okay, see what is the procedure. Okay, first of all, you have been provided working depth. Okay, depth has been provided 20 centimeter, width of 30 centimeter per bottom has been provided, three bottoms have been provided. Okay, and speed of operation is 6 kilometers per hour. From this particular information which is there in the first line, first two lines. Okay, depth is 20 centimeter, width is 30 centimeter per bottom, plow is having 6 kilometer per hour speed, and three bottoms are there. Okay, from this particular information I'll first find out my theoretical field capacity. Okay, theoretical field capacity would be width into speed divided by 10. Width per bottom is 30 centimeter, number of bottoms is 3, so your total width would be 30 means 0.3 meters multiplied by 3, that is uh, zero point 0.9 meters. Okay, first of all we'll find out width. Okay, zero point 0.3 times multiplied by 3. Okay, that will give me 0.9 meters. Okay, speed has been given to you as 6 kilometers per hour, so directly applying the formula, tfc equal to sfc, tfc equal to s into w divided by 10, zero point 0.9 multiplied by 6 kilometer per hour divided by 10, 0.54 hectare per hour. Okay, then the in the second line, okay, line by line we'll solve the problem. Field efficiency is 75%. Okay, so actual field capacity is 0.54 multiplied by 0.75, 0.4045, 0.405 hectare per hour. That will be my AFC, actual field capacity. Then what is the area covered? I told you volume is area multiplied by length. Okay, that will only work. Okay, area multiplied by length or area multiplied by depth. Okay, in case of our solids, okay, we uh, tend to say length for our larger dimension. Okay, but in case our field operation we have to we should try to say area into depth. Okay, that is same only, length only, but in negative direction. Okay, in the negative z direction. Okay, so AFC I have known. Now area I can very easily calculate by multiplying it by 4 hours, because 0.405 hectare per hour is my actual field capacity. So area covered would be 0.405 hectare per hour multiplied by 4, that is 1.62 hectares. Okay, that is the entire area which is getting covered. Okay, then another information has been given to me regarding my depth of operation, that is 20 centimeters. Okay, so moving forward, okay, area I have known 1.62 hectares. Volume is area multiplied by depth or area multiplied by length. Okay, depth is 0.2 meters, 20 centimeters, directly multiplied by 1.62 into 10 raised to power 4 meter squares. Okay, 10,000 meter squares. That is the conversion 1 hectare. Okay, that is having 10 raised to power 4 meter squares of land. Okay, so using the conversion rate, 1 hectare is 10 raised to power 4 meter square area. Okay, I'll directly convert and I'll directly say that volume is 3240 meter cube. Okay, 1.62 into 10 raised to power 4, that is in the meter squares. Okay, that multiplied by zero point 0.2 meters, that is 3240 meter square meter cubes. Okay, so now a twist is there. 3240 is not an option. I think 3240 is not an option. Okay, entire volume means volume of soil that is getting handled. This much amount of volume of soil is getting dug and it is also getting inverted. Okay, so the entire volume has to be multiplied by 2. Since the plow is turning the soil over, total volume of soil which is handled is doubled. because the volume being turned on each of the pass. Okay. So 3240 meter cubes multiplied by 2, that will give me 6480 meter cube. So my plow will turn 6480 meter cube of soil in 4 hours. Okay. The only thing in this question which was tricky, okay, that was your thought process. Okay, how you think, how you approach this particular question. That is what was important. Okay, I'll just write it down. 1 hectare, okay, equal to 10 raised to power 4 meter squares. Okay, that is what is written here. Writing got somewhat hazy. Okay, that is why I have ready written. Okay, in this slide. Okay, moving to the next question. Okay, here also similar to that question and the last question. Okay, is this one only. Okay, a tractor equipped with chisel plow is said to operate at a plowing depth of 25 centimeter, working speed of 8 kilometers per hour. Okay, working width is 1.5 meters and consists of 5 shanks. Soil moisture content is 20%, field efficiency is 70%, total volume of soil which is turned in 6 hours. Okay, just try to calculate it. Okay, that would be the end of the whole live interactive session. Okay, as well as the end of the lectures for this course for this particular semester. Okay, yes, do try to solve it. Okay, now very easily you can solve it. Try to match. Okay, try to see what is the value you are getting. Okay.
Sir,
Sir, E.
the options are
The options
correct.
are correct.
Correct.
Yes, yes, yes. Options are correct. You are not getting the matching answer.
Don't you think,
Don't
sir,
you think, sir,
volume is too
volume
much
is too much
l- low?
too much low, too much high? What
Too much
value
low.
are you getting? Please tell me frankly. No problem.
Okay, sir, I am
Sir, I
getting
am getting
100 meter
100
cube.
meter cube. You are getting how much?
12,600
1,000
meter cube.
meter cube. 12,000 meter cube. Okay, no problem. Okay.
12,600.
12,600. 12,600. Okay, okay, no problem. Okay. You can just tell me frankly, no problem. Okay, I'll just walk in you through. Okay, I'll check the calculation also, no problem. Okay, unless until the value is getting matched, no problem. I just want you just to try once. Okay, so that you will be in a position to solve. Okay, the correct answer would be 14.4 meter cube. We'll see, we'll check. Okay, whether we are getting the values or not. Similar fashion, we'll go with it. Okay, first of all, calculating the theoretical field capacity. Okay, SW divided by 10. Okay, hectare per hour. Simple. Okay, width of the plow has been provided to us as 1.5 meters. Okay, I'll read it. Width has been provided as 1.5 meters. Field efficiency, I think, has been provided to us as 70%. Okay, plowing depth has been provided to us as 25 centimeters. Working speed has been provided to us as 8 kilometers per hour. Okay, this is the data which has been given to us. Okay, and 5 shanks are there. Okay, so theoretical field capacity S multiplied by W divided by 10. Okay, 5 shanks are there, and working width has been provided to us as 1.5 meters. Meaning is this, we will not multiply 1.5 by 5 here. Okay, because it's a chisel plow and the working width has been already given to us, but for creating the confusion, 5 shanks has also been provided to us. Okay, either, okay, bottom to bottom spacing is given, then multiplying it by the number of bottoms will give me the working width. Okay, first approach which I followed in the previous question, but in the present question the working width has been given to me. Okay, just to create a confusion, 5 shanks has also been included. Like in the previous question, your bulk density was there. In this question, moisture content of 20% is there. Okay, some twist is there, no? That is why I have kept these questions for the last. Okay, so here I think you committed some mistake. Okay, so theoretical field capacity directly would be 1.5, because that is the working width provided to us, 8 kilometer per hour divided by 10. Okay, I'll just check in the calculation with you. Okay, no problem.
Till here, the
Here the
calculation
calculation
also correct with
also
this, sir.
correct with this. Yes, yes, calculation is correct. See here, 1.2. I think you can see 1.2 I am getting. Okay, 1.2 hectare per hour. Directly I am getting 1.5 multiplied by 8 divided by 10, 1.2 hectare per hour. Okay, actual field capacity is 70% of that. Okay, means 0.84 hectare per hour. Okay, I'll just show in the camera also. Okay, 0.84, no problem. Okay, then area covered. What is the area covered? Which is actual field capacity. Okay, multiplied by either depth or multiplied by time. Okay, so area which would be covered, that would be equal to actual field capacity, that is 0.84 hectares per hour, and I am carrying the operation for 6 hours. Okay, multiplied by 6, so I'll get 5.04 hectares. Yes, that is the actual field. Okay, 5.04 hectares, that is the actual area covered. Okay, so 5.04 is the area in hectares. I'll multiply it by 10,000. Okay, so I'll get 50,400 hectares. Okay, this is what I am getting as area in meters. Okay, then we come to the volume of the soil which is turned, that is area multiplied by depth. Okay, area I have calculated, depth has been provided to me as 25 centimeters. So 50,400 multiplied by 0.25. Okay, that will be 12,600 meter cube. Okay, this is the volume of soil that is getting turned. I think you got it correctly till this point of time. Nothing is wrong. Okay. Yes, now we see the step number 6, or the next step. Adjust the volume for the number of shanks. The volume is calculated based on the total area. This is having 5 shanks. Okay, so it will work 5 strips at once. So the total volume would be 12,600 multiplied by 5. Okay, here at this step you have to multiply it by 5. Okay, the total volume in 6 hours would be uh no. Okay, just one second. Just a thing. This entire thing is from a different question. Okay, entire thing is wrong. I'll correct in the PPT. Okay, the correct answer is this one only, 12,600 meter cube. Okay, the volume of soil that is actually turned is 12,600 meter cube only. That is what you are getting. Okay, here also I'll correct 12,600 meter cubes. Okay, this is there. You got it absolutely correct. Okay, 12,600 meter cube. Okay, the entire thing and the adjustment, okay, based on strips of the soil, okay, that you don't have to carry out. Okay, and it would be 12,600 meter cubes only. Okay, because 5 shanks are getting operated. Okay, the 5 shanks will turn over the entire volume of the soil. Okay, so for the entire working width, okay, already I have taken taking into the consideration number 5. Okay, means working width I have taken into consideration. That is why the volume of soil turned would be 12,600 meter cubes only. Okay, no confusion in this particular question. Options are incorrect. I just want to clarify. Okay. Yes, this marks the end of my this live interactive session with you. Okay, with you all. Thank you for joining the session. Even you joined the summary session, I'm very grateful to you. Okay, I wish you all the very best for your examination. Okay, for your NPTEL examination, all the very best for that. All the very best for your entire future. Okay, or your for your entire career. Okay, I wish that you pass every examination of your life with flying colors. Okay. Wish you all the very best. Please do revise whatever the PDFs I have provided to you, whatever the questions I solved with you, whatever the online videos are there. If possible, try to revise them. Otherwise, through the PDFs, at least once go through all of the PDFs, as well as the lecture series, which is taught by Professor VK Tiwari. Thank you and all the very best for the examination. Okay, this is the last live interactive session from my side. Okay, thank you very much once again.
Big thank you, sir.
Thank
Have
you.
a
Thank you. Okay.